Today we will study arrays. In it we will study introduction of array, declaring arrays, examples using arrays and passing array to a function. We will start with introduction. Till now we have studied a variable can be used to store data elements and instantaneous objects in a programming language, but this single variable can store a single value in it. But to store a multiple values in a single unit or in a single variable, array can be used, and this array can be declared as like a single or a normal variable, but it have the capability to store multiple values or multiple values of homogeneous data element. So we can define array. Array is collection of similar types of data element. It is a group of consecutive memory locations stored in a computer memory, and this array has a same name and type. All the elements stored in an array can be accessed using a single name. So to refer array an element, we specify array name and position number of array, and this position number in array is termed as a subscript or index of array. So we can define, or we have format of array name, and in a square bracket we write a position number which is termed as a index of array. So all the elements stored in array are accessed using this index or a position number. So the first data element stored in an array have its position 0 or index 0. Second data element stored in an array have its index 1, and so on. As its indexing starts from 0, it ends a size -1, or last index have its number a size -1. For example, we declare array of size 12, then its indexing starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, so on, and its last index number is a 11. So it is a position number of last data element stored in a array. So when we declare array, we specify a name of array, a type of array. A type of array is a data type of array, and in every programming language we have basic data types: integer, character, string and float. So this data type is declared at the time of declaring array. The number of further at the time of declaring array, we have to declare the size of array or the number of elements that array store. So this number is a size of array, and we term it as a number of elements in array. For example, let me declare array of name C, and its data type is integer. So we can declare this integer C of 10, where integer is a data type, C is a name of array, and 10 is a size of array or number of elements in a array. Another example, float my array, and its size is 3284. Float is a data type of array or a type of array. My array is a name of array, and the entity or number in a bracket indicate the number of elements of array or a size of array. So in a single declaration statement, we can declare multiple arrays. For example, integer b with size 100 and x with size 27. So this is a declaration of two array in a single declaration. We can initialize arrays, or we can assign values in an array by using a initialization statement. Integer n of 5 equal to, in a curly bracket, the values are written, and these number of values or number of array elements are equal to the size declared during declaration. So the declared size should match the number of data elements are initialized in a curly bracket. we can omit, or it is optional to declare size while we provide value at the time of initialization in an array. For example, we can write down integer n empty square bracket equal to, in a curly bracket, 1 2 3 4 5, where 1 2 3 4 5 are values or actual data elements of array, and we omitted writing size of array or number of elements in an array. So it is allowed to omit the size of array or declaring size of array in a initialization of array. So the program, histogram printing program, depicts the use of array. The third line is a preprocessor directive in a program, hash include studio.h. A fourth statement or line is a define hash size 10. This is a symbolic constant declaration in a program, or this is termed as a macros in a C program. A fifth statement is integer main, starting point of main function. Next, integer n in a bracket size. So we already defined this constant size at the starting point of program, and its value or a constant value is 10. So this is an array declaration and its name is n with size 10. In a single statement, we have initialized this array with values. Next statement is integer ij. These are the two integer variables required in a program. Next statement, printf in a bracket %s followed by %13s followed by %17s, comma, variable element value and histogram. Next is a for loop which will print a histogram and return 0, will pass a value 0 to the calling function main. So this is an output of a program, element 0 to 9, and their corresponding values are printed on a screen. Now till now we have seen examples of array using integer type data. We can use this array to a character and string data elements also. For example, we can store this first word as a character string in an array using a statement character string 1 empty bracket equal to, in a double quotation mark, first. So this first, or from first word, each alphabet is taken as a array value. So the f is stored in a 0th place or at a 0th position number, I is stored at first position number, R is stored at second position number, S is stored get stored in a third place, and T at the fourth place in a character array. And in this case we have declared type of array as a character array. Now we can pass this array, or we can use this array in a function. We can pass this array to a function or in a function call. To pass an array, we write down array name in a function argument, or array name can be used as a first function argument. When function call is made, the array get called with its name and all its values are passed to the calling function. So, and 5, when we write a argument of a function as array, we simply mention name of array in a function call. We need not to write its type and size of array. By making simply, or by writing simply name of array, we can call a function by passing array. So function prototype, generally we have a data type of a function, name of function, in a bracket we write down arguments of a function, and in this case we have written function argument as a array. Void is empty data type, Modify array is a name of function, and in a bracket integer b is the name of array which we are passing to this function, and integer array size is another argument which pass size of array to a function. So integer b is the name of array and it is first argument in a calling function.